Let's look at the dominant seventh arpeggio for C major. First of all, what we're going to notice is we're using G, B, D, and F over and over again. Now I wondered, why are we not using C, E, G like we did in all the other ones? But I realized that if we did that, it wouldn't be in the key of C anymore, because this is based on the dominant seventh chord, this arpeggio. And the only dominant seventh chord that doesn't have a sharp or a flat in it is G, B, D, F, right? Because if we did the C, E, G, and we added the seventh up on top, it would have to be a flat. So we have to use this one. It's the only dominant seventh chord with no sharp or flat. So we have G, B, D, and F. So the root position, of course, is going to start with G. Now let's take a look at the right hand. Now this first root position is all thirds, so it makes it easier. And you're going to just use the next finger each time, since it's all thirds. So we're going to start with thumb on G, 2-finger B, 3-finger D, 4-finger F. Now we have to cross so we can finish the octave. So we cross our thumb up, and then we do the same thing. Thumb G, 2-finger B, 3-finger D, 4-finger F. Now we'll finish on the G with our 5-finger. We don't have to cross because we're coming back down. Then we go down, 4-finger F, 3-finger D, 2-finger B, thumb on G, cross the 4-finger to F. And we do it all over again. 2-finger D, 3-finger D, 2-finger B, thumb on G. Now it makes it easier too if you also realize that whenever you cross over in the dominant seventh arpeggio, you will always use your 4-finger, never your third. So it's an easy pattern. We just use the next finger every single time unless we're crossing up, and then we use the next finger. Now let's take a look at the left hand. I'm going to start with a 5-finger on G, 2 G's below middle C, and again we're going to use the very next finger. So all thirds, 5-finger G, 4-finger B, 3-finger D, 2-finger F, thumb on G. We're going to start over. G, now we have to cross so we can finish the octave. 4-finger B, 3-finger D, 2-finger F, thumb on G, coming back down. 2-finger F, 3-finger D, 4-finger B, thumb crosses down to G, 2-finger F, 3-finger D, 4-finger B, 5-finger G. So again, here we go. Have to use our thumb here. Now we have to cross. So a little less straightforward, I think, than the right hand, but still, you're just using the next finger except when you need to cross. Now if we do it together. 1 and 5 on G, 2 and 4 on B, 3 fingers on D, 4 and 2 on F. Then we cross the right hand, thumbs on G, 2 and 4 on B, 3 fingers on D, 4 and 2 on F, 5 and 1 on G, 4 and 2 on F, 3 fingers on D, 2 and 4 on B, cross the left hand, thumbs on G, 4 and 2 on F, 3's on D, 2 and 4 on B, thumb and 5 on G. Now we're going to use the first inversion, and the first inversion is if we start with B. So we're using B, D, F, G. Same 4 notes, just a different order. Now you'll notice this one has a third, and a 4th. Now we're still going to use the very next finger in our fingering pattern. So we'll use thumb on B, 2-finger D, 3-finger F, 4-finger G. We have to cross. Thumb on B, 2-finger D, 3-finger F, 4-finger G, 5-finger B. Coming back down, 4-finger G, 3-finger F, 2-finger D, thumb on B, 4-finger G, 3-finger F, 2-finger D, thumb on B. So all together. Now let's take a look at the left hand. Same thing, using the very next finger, and we have a third, and a second. So 5-finger B, 4-finger D, 3-finger F, 2-finger G, thumb on B, cross the 4-finger up to D, 3-finger F, 2-finger G, thumb on B, 2-finger G, 3-finger F, 4-finger D, cross the thumb down to B, 2-finger G, 3-finger F, 4-finger D, 5-finger B. And hands together. 1 and 5 B, 2 and 4 on D, 3 fingers on F, 4 and 2 on G, cross the right hand thumb up, thumbs on B, 2 and 4 on D, 3 fingers on F, 4 and 2 on G, 5 and 1 on B, come back down, 4 and 2 on G, 3 fingers on F, 2 and 4 on D, thumb and left hand thumb crosses down to B, 4 and 2 on G, 3 fingers on F, 2 and 4 on D, thumb and 5 on B. Inversion. We're going to go D, F, G, B. Same 4 notes, different order. We have a third, a second, and a third. Also, going to use that same next finger fingering. So thumb on D, 2-finger F, 3-finger G, 4-finger B. Have to cross, thumb to D, 2-finger F, 3-finger G, 4-finger B, 5-finger D, 4-finger B, 3-finger G, 2-finger F, thumb on D, cross the 4-finger to B, 3-finger G, 2-finger F, thumb on D. Now the left hand, 5-finger on the D below middle C, then 4-finger F, 3-finger G, 2-finger B, thumb on D, cross the 4-finger to F, 3-finger G, 2-finger B, thumb on D, come back down, 2-finger B, 3-finger G, 4-finger F, cross the thumb to D, 2-finger B, 3-finger G, 4-finger F, 5-finger D. And together, 1 and 5 on D, 2 and 4 on F, 3 fingers G, 4 and 2 on B's, thumbs on D's, 2 and 4 on F, 3 on G, 4 and 2 on B, 5 and 1 on D, 4 and 2 on B, 3 fingers G, 2 and 4 on F, cross the left hand, thumbs on D, 4 and 2 on B, 3 fingers G, 2 and 4 on F, 1 and 5 on D. Now for the third inversion, the last mix up of those 4 notes we can do, F, G, B, D. You'll notice it's a second, a third, and a third. Still using the next finger. Thumb on F, 2-finger G, 3-finger B, 4-finger D, cross the thumb up to F, 2-finger G, 3-finger B, 4-finger D, and then 5-finger F. Coming back down, 4-finger D, 3-finger B, 2-finger G, thumb on F, cross the 4-finger to D, 3-finger B, 2-finger G, thumb on F. Now the left hand, start with the 5-finger on the F below middle C, 5-finger F, 4-finger G, 3-finger B, 2-finger D, thumb on F, cross the 4-finger up to G, 3-finger B, 2-finger D, thumb on F, 2-finger D, 3-finger B, 4-finger G, cross the thumb back down to F, 2-finger D, 3-finger B, 4-finger G, 5-finger F. Now hands together. 1 and 5 on F, 2 and 4 on G, 3 fingers on B, 4 and 2 on D, cross the right hand thumb up, thumbs on F, 2 and 4 on G, 3 fingers on B, 4 and 2 on D, 5 and 1 on F. Come back down, 4 and 2 on D, 3 and 3 on B, 2 and 4 on G, cross the left hand thumb, thumbs on F, 4 and 2 on D, 3 and 3 on B, 2 and 4 on G, 1 and 5 on F. So and that's the dominant 7th arpeggios for C major.